morning. Happy Friday. We're at the desk. We have 4 hours here. I did no editing last night, and I'm okay. I'm giving myself grace. I really wish I was that person that exercising gave me energy. Like my aunt, she can hit her run and be like, "Oh, I'm energized for the day." It does not do that for me. At what point will it hit? I don't know, but I got to keep going until I find that point because we gotta go. We got weight to lose. I can't wait to do a cartwheel because I want to do a cartwheel on earth, not in heaven, with my glorified needs and my glorified body. Like, bruh. So yeah, I don't. It doesn't do that for me. So I feel like I had a not as productive day as I should have yesterday. But I mean, here we are. So I say, let's get up, set the same alarm that I've been setting all week. Just didn't go to bed at the same time. So, you're going to feel it in a different way. But here we are. My devotional this morning said, when you feel the desire to be wanted, we will pursue impure relationships, or we will run into the arms of Jesus. I said, you need to get out of my business right now, because how many times have I ran to impure relationships? And it's like, bro, this right here. And then you get into these impure relationships. Then you be like, oh, I want to be pure. But you came in with impure thoughts, feelings, conversations, and now you're trying to switch up. Then you mad at the person because they don't like your switch up. Bro, you can't come into something being like, oh, this is how I am. And then you be like, oh, let me throw Jesus on here all of a sudden. It don't work like that. Yes, relationships will not work because you changed up. I was telling Mama, I was like, it's frustrating for me when I meet someone and you be like, 3 months later, 6 months later, a year later, you be like, who did I originally meet? Because you sent your representative out, and I like the representative, but I don't like you. And it's harsh, but it's true. I'm just like, I don't know who this person is. That's what I don't know. And that right there, I've had that way too many times. It's like, okay, so then it's like for me, you need to do the same thing, Brittany. Make sure that who you are putting out there, face forward, needs to be who you're gonna be. Just like they always say, what you start, don't start something you don't plan on keep doing. Like, yeah, okay, don't do it. Do not do it, please and thank you, because that switch up, the switch up be real so many times, and it be like, dang, did I miss something? Nah, they had a great representative up front, and you're like, I don't like this. I don't like green eggs and ham. I don't like it. Sam, I am. I don't. Because like, who is this? Who are you? That's what I need to know, because who I met, this ain't them. And then you mad at me for being like, oh, I don't necessarily like the who are you? Okay, let's come in hot. But I meant what I said, because but the desire to be wanted will have you doing some crazy things, do something. No, what's the song? Do something strange for a piece of change. That's not the rhythm of the song. That's not the beat of the song, but that's the words. It'll make you do something strange for a piece of change. And it's like, nah, for a piece of love. Man, why are we here this morning? I don't know. But do you know how many times I have settled for a piece of love? And it'd be like, what is this? Not P-I-Z-Z, a piece of their love. And you'd be like, oh, well, I got some of them. Baby, you got some of them, but you ain't got all of them. And then all of them is attached to so many other people. And I've done some stupid stuff. Some stupid stuff because I was like, oh, it's a piece. Girl, you worried about them responding to you in a timely manner, and yet they don't have no issue responding on time to the ones that they care about. Hard truth. Quick shot and a ricochet that be like, okay, so this is what it is. Oh, yes. He said everything he meant to say, and he said everything he didn't as well. You weren't a priority. You probably won't ever be a priority. And as hard as it is to say that, it's the truth. But unfortunately, I done held on to the potential of one day you're going to pick me, or one day you're going to circle back around and be like, oh, she deserves everything else. She has been faithful. It ain't it. And it hurts. It hurts. It's one of them moments you be like, oh, this is what it is. It is what it is. Is it pretty? Heck no. it is definitely not. And so you'd be like, this ain't it. Why are we talking about this morning? It's on the 73rd. I don't know, but it's life. And here we are just unfolding this thing called life. I'll pick y'all up when I head to Asha. Yeah, I'm hoping and praying that I done prayed in the bed this morning, in the bathroom this morning. Lord, let my UPS order just come early, because I'm typically not a morning person for UPS, but it's gonna be a special route just for me. I'm asking big bold things, Lord, do it for me. Amen. See y'all later. Y'all, I'm sitting here editing, and I'm watching Finding Purpose in Singleness with Minutia, I believe, and Rich Wilkerson. She made the statement that she pours into people in the seasons and the places where she is not currently in. And this hit me in my chest because this is where I am. This is also why it hurts more when I am pouring and I get slapped from the very place that I'm pouring into. But just because you are pouring into something does not mean that they receive it in the same way that you are intending it to be received. Prime example, we were at dinner and I wanted to handle a situation because I cared that much about my friend. Her husband was there, and because her husband was there, I was like, hey, can I invite myself into the conversation? And then after inviting and having permission, I was like, can I handle it? And that's not a typical Brittany move. Typical Brittany move would have been straight to the manager. I need to see the manager. Like, now I'm turning into my mom because I've never been the manager girl. But that's where I am in this season. And he was like, I got it. I said, cool. Let me back up. I was like, can you make sure that you say this stuff? And then I went and pivoted to another direction. But in the moments where it's not received, it hurts me more than anything else. It's like, I don't have the children in my life. I don't have the grandparents in my life. I don't have the dad in my life. So to not have that, all I want to do is pour into other people, love on other people, just like with the golden vessels at church. There is a special love that I have for them. And I already had it before my grandmother passed, but to sit and suck up the wisdom that they have, to hear the stories that they have, you're just like, oh my gosh, this is another level of pour. So yes, call me with your problem. I will answer, because I don't have that to give to this person that I love anymore. So it's like, yeah, I will sit here and do 2 hours on a printer to show you how to work it so that you know what you need and you can do what you need to do when I'm not there. That just came full circle for me. And I'm like, that's where I am. But I also have to identify when they don't know how to receive it. I can't be mad at myself. That part. Let me tell you how time got away from me. I look up and I was like, Brittany, you need to be out the door in 4 minutes. Oh, it's a UPS truck. Is it my man? Oh, let that be my man. Please, Jesus, let that be my man. But first of all, let me go back. Okay, pause. Every time I heard a sound, because it's only one trash company that runs on Friday for our hood, so I know they normally run early. So I knew any sound I heard was going to be a truck. First truck came, FedEx. Nope, I'm lying. First truck came, FedEx, got my order. Cool, thanks. So I know all I got left is Amazon and a FedEx and a UPS. So anytime I hear a truck, I'm like, who is this coming? And neither one of them was a truck. I was like, okay. So if the shirts get delivered while I'm gone to Asha, I can just come straight home, make shirts, and then make my expedited label to get it to where it needs to be. All right, that's one. Time runs away from me. I have edited all 600 pictures, I believe. I have one of them already sent to the printer. The other one might not make it to the printer before 12. But I'm about to be working while Asha working. And I was just like, dang, this is taking me way longer. So this is 4.5 hours put in this morning. I should have stayed up last night and did it. That's what I should have done, because it's more stress now than it was last night. I just ain't have it, which it would have taken me even longer last night. It feels like a lose-lose situation to me in this moment, but whatever. So I just need all of that to work out. I had an idea a minute ago, and I should have said it first, but the UPS truck got me thrown off. I'm back. Okay, it's the mindset of we're asking people to do things that we need that they do not have the capacity to do. How many times have you asked somebody to do something that they did not have the capacity to do for themselves, therefore they couldn't give it to you, but then your feelings get hurt because you couldn't get it from them. They didn't even have it for themselves. And I've done that so many times, and now I feel, I don't know how I feel. I know I need to, one, do better. I know that, two, sometimes I just need to step back and get out of my head even more. I think this was just a wake-up call to be like, bro, they don't have it for you because they never even had it for themselves. And I think that's the same thing that happens in relationships. Unfortunately, hold on, I had a thought. Whose clip did I see? Trim Fontaine had a clip about capacity. Bruh, this is full circle. Tripp's clip was about you getting your car cleaned, and you only have one carry-on luggage to put into your car, but you meet somebody and they have a trunk, a carry-on, a full-size luggage, and they're putting all of their stuff into your vehicle. You had cleaned your stuff up. You had it right. You had said it nice, but because you saw them and you were like, oh, I can help, you're carrying on other people's things. This is the same thing. For too long, I have expected things from people who didn't have it to give to themselves. And then I'm disappointed that they couldn't show up for me, but they couldn't even show up for themselves. Take what you need to leave the rest. Because I'm just like, dang, I apologize. I need to send out a couple apology texts right now. I know that it won't change much, but at least they can know, oh, she sees it. She sees it. I have to be 4 minutes late for Asha, and I can't stand being late. I cannot stand it, but also I can't push through traffic, so I just gotta go in, apologize, and tip. We don't play with time. And I know she's gonna be like, it's okay. What would be even better if it's still somebody in the chair when I walk in and make me feel better, but I'm still gonna make sure that I respect their time and show that I am truly sorry. But I came here to say, I was thinking back to, my pastor mentioned constant review is the student's glue. But the question is, how many times does it take for you to learn it? Because at some point, you're reviewing so much that you don't get new information. But also, how many times is somebody to tell you something for you to hear them? Like, should I say it differently? Like, that's the kind of person I want to try to be. It's like, oh, you didn't catch it that way. Let me try to say it this way so that it'll help the whole situation. But it don't always work like that. But the question is, how many times does something have to be said to you for you to hear it, apply it, do it, change, be better? And what are you wasting in not listening? That was for me before it was for anybody else. But it's just like, dang, how many times somebody got to tell you, you know, you got a nasty attitude? Me? Yes, you do know that when somebody gives you feedback, you get your attitude. Me? You do know that the first thing when someone says we need to talk, your guards go up, and because your guards go up, you then have an attitude. Me? It's like, nah, how many times somebody got to tell you something? That's all I want to know. I don't want to know. Sorry. Do not tell me in the comment section. Do not answer that. But that's definitely a think question. Because I'm like, it shouldn't take all of that. But no, I do need to hear it more than one time. Just like as a kid, we heard it so clear from a teacher, but we didn't hear it from our parents. They were saying the same thing. And it's just like, okay. But then the other side of this for me is, how many times I gotta tell you something? No. What's the other side of this? there comes a point where somebody gets tired of saying something to you. And then it's like, oh, well, I told you 6 times. Was 7 the magic number? I don't know. I really don't. But still, I should not have to go like that, be like that, do that. Oh, Brittany here. So it's like, what are we doing? Why are we doing? For why? I was only 2 minutes late. Thank you, Lord. Baby, ain't nothing like a fresh cut. Feel like a brand new woman. The Lord answered my prayer with somebody in the chair. When I walked in, I said, the Lord is kind. Thank you, Lord. And then at 12:38, UPS threw my package to the door. So I'm headed to the house, make this polo, set my overnight shipping. And now, Lord, I need you to not have no complications, no car accidents, no nothing for my UPS truck. Amen. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. Baby, me and Asha done had some cackling conversations today. Let me just say, when the Lord be in the blessing business, it ain't nothing proof that he close. He is close. The way we have cackled and cut up. Bruh. Just be ready. Just be ready. She's like, we have to prepare. We do. We do. And because the Lord has done it for 2 of my friends, it's coming down. It's coming down my rope. Do it for me, Lord. I ain't got to knock their blessing because mine is on the way. And if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. It's all the things. And I tell you, I love a good... I just love a good girl moment. I am a girl's girl, period. I'm rooting for you. How can I help you be... But please, let me know. Because, baby, what it look like that I get it and you don't get it? And I could have helped you get it. Nah, we in this thing together. And if you're not in this thing together, then you need to remove them from your life, because it ain't no point in you over here being angry at the Lord blessing them. In due season, baby. In due season. Is it hard to wait? It can be very hard to wait. Because, baby, I'm a little bit impatient. But I also know I'm not going to ask the Lord for patience, because, baby, that's the quickest and easiest way to go through something else. I got you. I ain't going to do it, Lord. I'm not going to do it at all. I got on compression socks today, and when I tell you, my feet feel different. I don't know what it's supposed to feel different like, because I typically be doing my arch support socks, but it's a different type of hold. Y'all follow it? It's a whole different type of hold with this. Baby, now I'm finna go get every pair. I'm laying on the floor trying them on last night. Let me tell you, I have turned into a read the instruction manual girl. And when I tell you, baby, a manual was the first thing that was going out. They gave me 4 steps to help me put this sock on better. I said, this is what you get for reading the instructions. So then I just sat there and I read the instructions for the Dr. Flash and all the things. Like, it's beneficial. They know. And if I can save myself some stress, because, baby, I would have pulled that sock on like I did a pantyhose. And they would, like, grab the heel, slide it on, and, baby, yes. Yes, because I was about to do scrunch, and then wiggle it on up like back in the day. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. I need to order some contacts. That's what I need to do while I'm talking. Don't ask me where that came from, but sure do. I'm just rambling. Bye, y'all. Baby, I feel, what's the name? Maybe we're going to put on some contacts, but I'm not going to waste contacts when it's after 1 o'clock. So, yeah, we're going to put our glasses back on. But my package is here. Finna make that. Would you like to know the real hurt and the real pain? I got it done. Oh, I need to blur out because I had to cut it out the video yesterday, so there was a chunk of it. I got it done. Ask me how much my label was. $45. Next day though. So I'm headed to UPS so that they can have it because I normally ship through Michael's, but I need it in their hands. Actually, Michael's probably already picked up. See, when you do this, you know the times of pickups. So it's like, nah, I'm going straight to the source. Plus, that'll give me about 3 hours before I head to my session. She didn't need balloons, so even better. It's like I can breathe. I can breathe. And I still messed up one shirt. This is why you buy multiples and you return. But you have to remember to return. This is an expensive lesson learned. If something is out of your privy and you know this, just say no. Just say no. Yes, people can be like, I know you can do it. This is how it was with one of Dan's church members. He's like, I know you can do it. But at what cost? At what cost? That's what I need to know. Because, baby, when I count up the cost says it's not worth it. But here I am. Like, yeah. So, off to UPS I go. Yeah, I got it done. Can we talk about clingy men? Bruh. When I tell you, they say women can be clingy. This man was like, I just want to be in her skin. I was like, what? I just want to know what she doing. Where she going? Why I can't go with you? I'll drive you. I can sit in the car. I'll sit in the car where you get your hair done. Wait, what? Men be clingy like that? Sir, is this an insecurity or attachment? I said, Brittany, get out this man business. But he was so serious. He was so serious. I mean, I just want to be in her skin. I want to be near. I guess my question is, what you do all day that you want to be? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But he was dead serious. That's what he was. Okay, sir. That sounds real iffy here. You just want to be her skin like that? I didn't realize men was like that. Like you know the ones that's like, just let me track you. But it's another level when you're like, I'll sit in the car while you get your hair done. You know how long this finna take? That's all I want to know. Do you know how long it's finna take? Because you might not know how long this finna take. That's all. That's all. Question. If you could bring back a childhood activity at your grown age of right now, what would you bring back? This is all triggered because I was driving out the neighborhood and there were two dads outside throwing the football, like legit throwing the football like they were kids. And there was not a kid in sight. Like maybe I just came at the wrong time when the kids ran in the house to go get another football, to go get some water. I don't know. But I was like, what activity would you bring back if there was no judgment, no nothing? Let me know in the comment section because I definitely want to know. I'm like, I need to run back the Blockbuster experience. Kids would never know the Blockbuster experience. It was a joy in going on Friday, especially in the summer, because we was trying to be there when they opened to get the movie that you really wanted to see. It was just good times. And I don't feel like that equates to the you pick your movie on stream. Like, no, it was, can I get the popcorn from Blockbuster with the movie, and making sure that you be kind and rewind like back in the day. That's what I'm talking about. And what's your fee? How much were your fees from this time? How long you had this movie? Like, it was the responsibilities that we had to return this movie. But let me know what you bringing back. Oh, I can't wait to read. I can't wait to read what y'all say. I know I look crazy, but I just took pictures and I wanted to carve my pumpkin, and so here we are. I have watched a few videos of which I'm going to take the technique of flipping it over, cutting it from the bottom, gushing it out, flipping it over, using a dry erase marker to draw on my design, using sweet baby Jesus, using a serrated knife to cut. And then I have my pumpkin carving kit for everything else. Feels like I haven't done a pumpkin in a while. So yeah, here we go. I put him on here, but I actually need to put the gush in it. So I might need something else. Who knows? It's the Monster Mash. I feel like I should stand up. Okay. They were talking about the upside down method. Your booty is uneven, sir. Okay. That's cool. It's the Monster Mash. I don't know why the last memory of a pumpkin carving for me. You know what, y'all? I should have done a pumpkin painting. That would have been cute. I have a friend date tomorrow. Should I go buy new pumpkins? We could do smaller ones. Oh man, I gotta do that's big. Oh well, my hands are big. Should I go grab some pumpkins and we paint them tomorrow? That might be fun. I want my ladder. Lord, let my design be cute. Amen. I'm not gonna try to go over the top because I've done that one before. Will you be all upset when it ain't cute? And they said that cutting from the bottom, oh my gosh, I remember when we baked our pumpkin seeds. You stink. Here we are. She said on the side that you are going to scrape it a little bit more. So that's what I'm going to do. Is this really what we're eating when we eat pumpkin pie? Every time I think of pumpkin pie, all I think about is kids on stage. Come on, you're a tough cookie right there. I don't think I realized it was as stringy as it is. Giving y'all some ASMR. I did see where one person used a mixer. Why is that one side different? Ew. It's the Monster Mash. don't know why that feeling is soothing. Oh shoot. I'm throwing stuff. That should be where the stem is. I think we did a good job. What you think? This makes me want to make pumpkin bread. I just haven't done it gluten-free. So this might also mean I just make mom's office some. That's regular. Okay. The last little bit. Come on. Shake it on baby now. Okay. Just a couple more. How you missed all of them, Brittany? All of them. I'm glad I did a big enough hole because I was nervous that I went too big. Done deal. All right. It's not as messy as I thought it was going to be. I do like the idea of the upside down, saving the stem. So, you's got the measles. You pretty smooth. Oh, you may be the smoothest. Okay, so the goal is to not go over the top because Brittany be extra. And then everything falls out. Oh, all my pumpkins got sunglasses on. All right, we're starting with a triangle nose. Oh, my marker's almost gone. Oh, well. Okay. Are the eyes triangles as well? Are they? I don't know. We need a example. Basic. Give me basic. I don't want pumpkin on you though. Okay, basic. Shut the front door. They have stencils. Oh, their eyes can be multiple ways. Oh, Brittany, you're doing too much. Everything is a triangle. Everything is a triangle. Everything is a triangle. I feel like my nose is a little too high. Oh, come on, marker. Can you just work for me a little bit? Oh, no, you might be gone. Sorry, sucker. Okay. Triangle. Bigger. Okay, triangle. We're going to be cousins and not twins. I feel like them eyes need to be just a little bit bigger. I feel like my nose needs to be just a little bit smaller. Okay. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, okay. Corner. This ain't even. Do I need to start tall or do I need to start wide? Don't sign me in. I don't want to sign in. Okay. Here. You need a tooth. Snaggle tooth here. Snaggle tooth here. Oh, that's a big wide tooth, little girl. Okay, well. Snaggle tooth here. snaggletooth here. Okay, we got somewhere. How deep? How deep is your love? Is your love? Okay, snaggletooth have to be in the middle. Okay, follow. Up. Wait, am I correct? For every up, I gotta go up on the bottom. Is this correct? It looks like it. Is that correct? Yeah. Down, down, baby. Up, down, up, down, up. Okay, here's our rough draft. All right. Let's do this thing, baby. I might want my knife back. Thank you for your assistance. Okay. So I have to remember, I can always take more away. I cannot always add anything back. Little girl, what is this? Okay, you just want me to work for it, okay? I don't like it. I want my big dog back. Okay. I didn't do it. Can I have my knife back? Oh, well, the knife is a little too big. That's why they gave you a little one, Brittany. You should be able to push through. Oh, you did. Dang, I ain't do too good of digging the back out. That sounded horrible. Okay. Oh, this is why they have little knives, Brittany. He ain't gonna glow too much. You see how little that is? That is tiny. I'm going bigger. That felt good. Yup. Ooh, that was smart. Yep. Okay. I feel like we should shave some more in. But we're gonna stop there. See, now you can see the darkness. It's the monster. I need a tea light. Do I have one? I don't know if I do. Okay. We're cousins. Oh, I need to go down a little bit further. Let's go. I like that. Just the insides. We fall down, but we get up. I think I should grab pumpkins. She likes to paint, so why not? I know she said she hasn't painted in a while, so this could go good or this could go bad. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. I feel like I went too low. Why are you shaking, Brittany? Just do it. You want to see my eyeball? Ta-da! Thanks, girl. Okay. That eyeball came out better than the other one. Trust yourself. Okay. I want a little bit of his. Is this the flesh? I don't know. I'm just talking. a little bit smaller. Okay. Let's go for the nose, guys. Don't go too. You can always erase your marker lines. Ooh. I want a little bit wider. Ain't mad at that right there. Money. All right, you gotta get some of your nose contour down. There we go. I don't think I did a great job of scraping. I thought I did. We're gonna see how much pumpkin at the bottom of this thing when we're done. That's what we will see. Okay, I'm nervous about the I'm nervous about the teeth. The lady on the internet said, put some cinnamon in it so it can smell like pumpkin pie. Okay, lady. I don't know where to start with these teeth. Okay, let's just go for it. Yep. Ooh, okay. What if I do all my straight lines first? Brittany, you crooked. Yep. This is why they give you a little tool. I'm over here with a whole big knife wondering why my cuts are big. But we're here now. Go big or go home. Give me back my knife. We'll get in there. Yep. My mouth is just getting wider and wider. That sucker is wide. Y'all ain't finna see nothing. Just wide. Better angle. And this is exactly why they give you this versus what I decided I wanted to use. Come on, curve it, curve it, curve it. Yeah, buddy, we got some movement in this thing. Okay. That was a crooked tooth. Yep. 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 Just gotta follow through. Yep. Look at that. We almost to the corner. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big. Oh, I went too far. Shoot. Okay. Oh, I thought that was just gonna push through. Where am I wrong? You should have pushed through. Oh, you close. Ta-da. Yep. Something ain't cut all the way through. Well, you went too far, little girl. It ain't too bad. Thank you, Jesus. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Oh, no. He's supposed to stay. He wasn't supposed to leave me. Can I put his denture back in? Oh, my gosh. I'm gonna super glue him. Hold on. Don't lose his tooth, Brittany, because you're going to think it's one piece and it ain't. Oh, baby. You got dentures already. Good Lord. Oh, Brittany. Okay, something ain't cut all the way through. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I don't need that part. Okay. I need you to push through without you breaking your other tooth. Thank you. Almost. Can't have it. We were doing so good on our mess. Okay. Yep. Go ahead and follow through. Okay. That's all that shred. He need his tooth, y'all. I gotta glue that back in. Wait, I got some toothpicks. I feel like I can toothpick it in. Okay. Oh, we need the tooth fairy. Sweet Jesus. I was doing really good with the mess until this point. Look how little that tooth is. Okay, so here's what I need. Can we toothpick him back in? If not, I'm going to get the hot glue. Dear Lord, help me do this operation. All right. Call me. Oh, don't stab your own self, Brittany. That's not going to be. Okay. Plan B. I got a skewer. I just don't want him to lose that tooth. We're not ready for the tooth fairy. Am I about to make this eyeball a little bigger? So I had to call in for reinforcement because I broke the toothpick. Oh, we in there, but it ain't flush. Hold up. Help me, Lord. I need to put it in. Just like that. Okay. Did I catch the pumpkin? I did. Time to do a root canal. I can't cut it. There we go. Oh, Brittany. Oh, look at God. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. I'm afraid to do anything else. I think we're good. Do we want a bigger eye? Brittany, stop now. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. I think we should stop right there. That is not too shabby. Okay, let's see what damage we did on the inside. That ain't too bad. I'll just pull off a little bit more on that side. How do you preserve this? That I don't know. Oh, I think if I keep going, you're just going to keep pulling. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop right there. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. The fact that he done got a root canal already. Already. The foolishness. Oh, mama, no, I can't stay. Can you see? One. Okay, I stole one of my fake lights. It's so stinking cute. Not mad at it. Can y'all see that one piece hanging? It might be too low. Thanks. come on with the fake flicker. So my question was, how do I preserve it? And Google said petroleum jelly or bleach water solution. So I'm about to dunk him in a bleach water, 10% bleach water for 10 minutes. Let him soak to kill the microbiomes. Could be the wrong word, but that word, and to stop any more from forming. I'm just reporting what the man from Utah said. That's it. And he did show his experiment. So he better get baptized. What if his tooth come out? Take me to the water. Take me to the water. Take me to the... Well, we took him to the water. He's now saved. I'm gonna clean up and go edit this vlog. I typically take y'all with me everywhere I go. For the most part, y'all be with me. But why I didn't take y'all with me? I know why I didn't take y'all. Because I said I'm just running up the street. Them be the conversations. So I'm trying to record on my phone. But I have y'all on my pop socket thing. And so as I start driving, I start talking to y'all at the red light. I start driving and all I see... And I'm like, Brittany, you can't, what's the name? So I did talk to y'all at the UPS store. But I don't even know what I was finna tell y'all. And then I was finna tell y'all something else on the way back. I was like, girl, I'm gonna need you to just go ahead and just pack y'all up. We're going on a trip for real. And y'all just need to be ready. I'm going to close out the vlog here in case I don't get to carve my pumpkin tonight. Something is saying that I'm not going to carve it tonight, but I hope to. But if more pressing issues pop up, we're going to handle the more pressing issues. You know that moment when time feels like it's flying by and then all of a sudden it stops? Literally, it feels like it is creeping time for me to creeping. The time is creeping for when I need to leave. And I'm just like, I could have went ahead and recorded. So that's what we're about to do. So then I may throw in pumpkin carving content before I answer this. Who knows? You'll see or you won't, and you'll know what happened. My owning October prompt for today is a joy I fought for and claimed as mine. Oh, a joy I fought for and claimed as mine. A joy I fought for and claimed as mine. Brittany, how many times are you going to repeat it? I feel like if I repeat it again, it's going to make me answer. A joy I fought for. I'm struggling to answer this question. Okay. A joy I fought for and claimed as mine. I really want to say that the joy that I have fought for and claimed as mine is me loving myself as I am. Now, the hard part for me in this moment is that I really want to put the asterisk on it, that as I work to make myself better, that's the asterisk. But I want to remove that asterisk and be like, Brittany, can you say that you love yourself as you are right this minute? And I honestly feel like I can say that. It's that hard part of being like, but I'm also like working and I want to be better. I want to lose weight. I want to be healthier. I want all of these things. But in my mind, it's saying that I'm neglecting the fact of really loving who I am in this moment. But I think it's the part of it for me. I'll give it to you how I gave it to my mom the other day. I was telling her, I was looking back at one of the vlogs Monday. I was looking back at Monday. And I was like, Monday refueled me in a way that I had not had in a while. And it was me doing the things that I enjoy. Cooking. Playing with my plants. Watering my plants. Doing a Lego. And just being. And it wasn't in a rushed pace. And then I had a great chat. But then the frustrating part of all of that was when I went to go edit and I saw something on my nose and I was like, Lord, what's the purpose of this? If we had this great conversation, and I still don't know the purpose of re-recording that part, because I still think my first take was better than my second take. But when I looked back at that vlog, it was something freeing to see myself in it. And as hard as I am when it comes to angles, I beat myself over car angles. You'd be like, Brittany, why didn't you pull your shirt down on this one? Why didn't you get the sleeve untucked from your arm fat? Like it's all of those things. But day in and day out, showing up. And I think this is ironic because I got 15 more days to close out a year of YouTube. My biggest fear of even starting was the criticism and the critiques. And then the other part was me. How will I come off? What if I misspeak? What if this, that, and the third? And the longer I've done it, the more y'all have heard the misspeaks, the words I don't say correctly, me talking fast, it's all of those things. But I can honestly say that I love this version of me more than anything else. So then when I asked the question the other day of like, at what point could you say that like, I love this version of me? One of the girls on Facebook had responded. She's like, I'm going to say every decade, because every decade I found out who I was. And I was like, that is a great answer. I'm only in my 30s decade. And because I'm only there, I can only speak for this part. But I know how my friends in their 40s speak. But I didn't have any of that in my 20s. And because of that, it has me pushing for my youngers to be like, be okay with who you are right now. Yes, you're going to change. We are meant to change. If we don't change, that's the ultimate problem. But to know that we're changing, we're getting better. There's moments that we are going to do something out of character. It's all part of the game, but it's also part of the character building. That's the other part. We've been talking about leaders doing things that we're just like, it makes me look at you differently. And it's like, they are just a human with an anointed. They're just human with the calling over their life. And we are in 1 Samuel 19 through 21 right now. Well, this last week was. And we go back to David. Mom and I had a good breakdown on this one last night. David lied 6 times. And for me, I forgot how the question was posed in class, but they gave the pretty answer. And I was like, y'all gonna talk about me, but I would have lied too. You know how you are in a situation and when your back is against the wall, you can't say what you won't do. They always be like, don't say what you won't do, because you ain't never been in a situation that will make you do something else. Bruh, I was like, and I said it in class, and I was just like, let me have been in the same situation. I'm trying to figure out how much I can lie to get myself out of this situation. And the ultimate thing was, David knew. He already knew that he was anointed. But before we even get to the point of the anointing, how many times have I forgot what the Lord told me? How many times have I forgot who I am? So many times I have forgot what he said, and it could be in front of me. I could have it written down. I could have it memorized. But there are moments that we get in the middle of a situation and we forget what the Lord has told us to do. And so I'm like, yeah, I would have lied too. And y'all can keep it cute and holy when you're desperate. Desperation will make you do some crazy things. I'm like, how close can I get before the cops come for me? Like it's that line. And the man was anointed. You were set to be king, because one of the other questions was something to the effect of, would he have ever been killed? And I'm like, I don't think so. Even with this man playing and the arrow coming for him, I feel like there is a hedge of protection that the Lord was going to have over him regardless. And I'm just like, desperate times calls for desperate measures. But how many times am I like David and forget what the Lord told me of who I am and whose I am. And it's just like, So I go all the way back around to say, the joy I fought for and claim as mine is this version of me. I ain't perfect. I'm not smaller. I'm willing to be in a space where I can grow to be better, grow to love harder. Even in the place where I'm like, Lord, I need you to give me tough skin and a soft heart. Because if this is where this journey is going, I need both. So that I can hear you, so that I can be in tune with you, so that I can do what needs to be done and not get injured for everything that's coming my way. We're going to leave that thing right there. I kind of want to know, but I also think that's a little private. So yeah, we ain't going to do that. Yeah, we ain't going to do that. If you made it this far in the video, drop me some fire in the chat. Because, baby, sometimes we done been through the fire. And then you got to remember there's a fourth man in the fire. I feel like my mama feel like, baby, you so super spiritual right now. But I'm glad he with me. Period. I'm sorry, mama. That was you just called a stray and I ain't mean for it. I apologize. But how many times? And then you coming out not even smelling like smoke. Like, do you not know what you've been through? Be like, oh, but I don't look like, I don't smell like. And there was a fourth man in the fire with me. And he looks like, goodbye, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow for another day of Owning October.